In episode 76, Quality Risk and Fitness for Use, we explore how true value is defined not just by delivery, but by reliability and purpose. Quality is the measure of how well results meet needs, not merely how precisely they match specifications. It is where performance meets perception. When quality fails, confidence erodes, costs rise, and relationships weaken. When it succeeds, trust compounds. Managing quality risk ensures that what is produced, built, or deployed remains fit for the purpose intended. Quality is not an afterthought. It is the ongoing assurance that promises made become promises kept in measurable form. Fit for use and specification compliance are often conflated, but they are not the same. Specification compliance ensures that deliverables meet documented standards, dimensions, tolerances, and requirements. Fit for use asks a deeper question. Does the product or service actually perform in the customer's context? A device may meet every technical standard and still fail to satisfy if it cannot survive real operating conditions. True quality balances both perspectives, engineering precision and user practicality. The gap between compliance and usability represents a silent form of risk, one that technical rigor alone cannot close without understanding the customer's world. The voice of the customer is an early warning system for quality risk. Complaints, feedback, and even silence all contain signals. Monitoring these inputs reveals emerging dissatisfaction long before failure rates rise. Risk managers must treat customer sentiment as data, not anecdote, but evidence of alignment or drift. Surveys, warranty returns, and service tickets form patterns that speak volumes. When feedback loops are ignored, small annoyances grow into systemic flaws. The voice of the customer translates quality from internal metrics to lived experience, reminding teams that precision without relevance is effort without value. Identifying critical to quality characteristics transforms scattered requirements into focused assurance. These are the parameters or features whose deviation would meaningfully degrade performance or safety. Not every specification is critical. Focusing on the few that matter most directs attention where it counts. Methods like quality function deployment or failure mode and effects analysis help pinpoint these priorities. Once identified, critical characteristics guide inspection frequency, process control limits, and testing depth. This clarity converts quality assurance from broad oversight into targeted risk reduction, ensuring that energy aligns with impact rather than being diffused across minor details. Variation lies at the heart of quality risk. Every process exhibits fluctuation, but uncontrolled variation introduces unpredictability. Understanding sources, machines, materials, methods, measurements, or people allows targeted control. Statistical process control provides the lens to distinguish random noise from meaningful change. Variation management turns chaos into consistency. Stable processes reduce defects and enhance forecast accuracy. The more predictable the process, the smaller the risk envelope becomes. By attacking variation, teams do not merely improve efficiency, they reduce uncertainty itself, making quality the most powerful form of risk mitigation available in operations. Supplier quality forms the first defense line in the chain of assurance. Incoming materials and components define the floor of possible performance. Robust supplier qualification, audits, and inspection programs prevent defects from entering production. Quality clauses in contracts must define standards, test requirements, and corrective procedures. Shared metrics and communication channels reinforce accountability. When suppliers deliver consistent quality, downstream control becomes simpler. Supplier reliability, therefore, is not just logistical, it is strategic. A weak supplier base multiplies quality risk no matter how strong internal processes appear. Vigilance upstream prevents disruption downstream. In-process controls and acceptance sampling maintain quality flow during production. Process controls monitor parameters in real time, ensuring consistency before defects accumulate. Acceptance sampling evaluates output batches statistically, verifying that results remain within tolerance. These practices balance thoroughness with efficiency, avoiding the paralysis of inspecting everything. The purpose is detection and prevention, not punishment. Effective control systems turn quality from a policing activity into a performance partnership. Continuous sampling and feedback loops make process health visible, transforming daily work into a live assurance network rather than a retrospective audit. Defect containment and root cause elimination represent two tiers of defense. Containment isolates problems to prevent spread, quarantining non-conforming units, halting production lines, or blocking shipments. Elimination goes deeper, seeking why defects occur and removing causes permanently. Many organizations excel at containment but falter at elimination due to time pressure. Yet, only elimination reduces future exposure. The root cause method demands patience, cross-functional analysis, and the courage to challenge assumptions. Containment manages symptom, elimination cures disease. Balancing both ensures that quality control is not a recurring firefight but a path to stability. Rework loops carry both operational and ethical risk. Every hour spent correcting errors consumes time meant for progress. Under schedule pressure, rework often accelerates, creating hidden shortcuts and new defects. Quality professionals must quantify rework not just as cost, but as signal, a measure of process weakness. Transparent tracking, coupled with honest conversation, turns rework data into learning material. When leadership treats rework as a metric of system health rather than individual fault, continuous improvement becomes possible. The goal is not zero error, but zero repeated error, the hallmark of maturity under pressure. The cost of poor quality translates mistakes into monetary language leadership understands. These costs include rework, warranty claims, recalls, and lost reputation. Balancing prevention cost against failure cost clarifies priorities. Spending on better materials or training may seem expensive until compared with the compounding losses of defective output. Quality risk management means allocating resources wisely, investing upfront to avoid exponential loss later. By framing quality as financial prudence, risk professionals secure the support needed to act early, before defects evolve into crises measured in both dollars and trust. Non-conformance handling defines how deviations are resolved. Clear procedures classify severity, assign responsibility, and determine disposition. Use as is, rework, scrap, or return. Documentation ensures traceability for audits and analysis. Rapid containment without chaos depends on predefined workflows and empowered decision-makers. Consistent handling avoids both overreaction and complacency. A non-conformance system is not punishment, it is governance, a way to ensure that each deviation is acknowledged, understood, and addressed systematically. This procedural discipline keeps control tight even amid disruption, reinforcing reliability when process confidence is under strain. Preventive actions and poka-yoke, or mistake-proofing, think the organization from reaction to prevention. Preventive action uses trend data to anticipate failure before occurrence. Poka-yoke designs processes so that errors cannot happen or are immediately visible. Examples include keyed connectors, color-coded components, or automated data validation. These measures embody the philosophy that human error is predictable and manageable through thoughtful design. Preventive control converts learning into engineering, turning each insight into structural improvement. Over time, this culture of anticipation replaces inspection anxiety with quiet confidence built on resilience by design. Continuous improvement is the sustaining engine of quality risk reduction. Frameworks like Plan, Do, Check, Act or Lean Six Sigma provide structure for iterative progress. Improvement efforts should focus on reducing variation, simplifying processes, and strengthening training. Each cycle enhances predictability and lowers exposure. Improvement is not a side project. It is the living rhythm of operational maturity. Organizations that continuously refine their systems experience fewer surprises because their processes learn. In quality as in risk, stagnation invites entropy. Momentum maintains control. Continuous improvement is therefore both philosophy and defense. Quality safeguards trust. It connects customer satisfaction, employee pride, and leadership credibility into one measure of reliability. A consistent commitment to fitness for use transforms transactions into relationships. Quality risk management does more than prevent defects. It protects reputation, efficiency, and morale. Projects that deliver what they promise, consistently and safely, earn freedom to innovate further. In the end, quality is not a department. It is the discipline of keeping faith with stakeholders, proving through every product and service that excellence is not an aspiration, but a daily, verifiable reality. Thanks for listening. For more audio courses, daily newsletters, and more, please visit baremetalcyber.com.